All right, guys, what is up? I am TheyComing, and welcome to the stream today. Sorry, my direct monitor. Okay, great, awesome. Welcome to the stream today, boys and nerds. How's it going? We got to address something right off the bat. So yesterday, when our war ended right around noon, I believe, I think it was right before noon, our war ended in Dominantor. Guess what? I spun the war immediately because we'd experienced a longer than desirable matchmaking time in the previous week, and I didn't want us to end up in a situation where the war wasn't going to start at the beginning or around the beginning of my regular stream time. So I spun it right before noon, and the war continued to spin until 11 o'clock at night. Our war spun for 11 hours, and we ended up with this. Look at the top of our map, right? 14's down to number 7. Cool. This is what we've normally been running. We decided to run Maddie, which is a newer player that really needed a little bit of help, so we were trying to help him out, offering advice, and he's in a perfect environment to learn everything he needs to know about the game. But look at our opponent. The top of the map is Town Hall 16, 2 Town Hall 15s, and their 14s go down to number 8. So not only do they have stronger villages in the top 3 positions, the first one 2 town halls up, the second and third position 1 town hall up, they also have an additional Town Hall 14. So yeah, this is dog water. When clans do this kind of thing where they put like a Town Hall 8 at the bottom, a Town Hall 10, I know clans are just doing what they need to do to spin wars sometimes, but you know, you could have done a 20-man spin and tightened up your spread just a little bit. Instead, you're matching a clan that has, you know, if this clan is anywhere near competent, this could easily be a loss, right? And it's not by our fault. It would not be our fault at all. So I'm definitely irritated with the matchmaking. William says, looks like I arrived to you doing some valid complaining about our matchup being dreadful. Yeah, oh yeah, exactly. Some valid complaints, yeah. Legit, valid. I think my complaints about the matchmaking are very valid. We waited 11 hours to find this war. 11. And we still ended up in this situation. I would have assumed after 11 hours that it would have found a clan that would have much more closely resembled ours. I don't mind if maybe the very top village is 1 town up, the top 2 villages, but their top village is a Town Hall 16, and their number 2 and their number 3 are Town Hall 15s, and we top out at Town Hall 14s. That is irritating beyond belief, and I'm definitely miffed about that. We have a really nice little war streak going on right now, and it seems like the solution to us having a solid war win streak is for them to put us up against a clan who rightfully should beat us, but we'll have to see what their skill level is. It could be that they're all running the exact same attack, and half of them don't know how to do it. But that's just a little bit of real talk. I'm pretty unhappy with the matchmaking situation. I wanted to be able to start a war on stream today and do live war hits. Unfortunately, I can't do that. And tomorrow I don't stream because I have work all day and I have a very late rehearsal that I basically get home at like 10:30 at night on Thursdays. So I can't show any of this war live on stream, and it really sucks. It really sucks. Our lineup is really weird, to be fair. Normally clans have 1 or 2 people higher town halls. Well, is what it is. I mean, we've had like some decent matchups that looked okay. And then this one is like, what? 11 hours should have given us something better looking. Something a little bit more even. William said, I once had a spin in lineup with 1 Max 17, 1 Rush 17, a 14, 2 13s, 7 12s, a 10, and 2 9s. We matched the clan with 4 max 17s. TH17 was max Town Hall at this point. That is crazy. That's actually crazy. I mean, theoretically, you had enough Town Hall 17 attacks to cover the other 17s, but they had double the Town Hall 17 hits. So they could effectively one-shot your top 2 Town Halls and then dip 6 times, which just, to me, sounds like that is just completely not fair. That is unfair. So, anyways, I just, if it hadn't taken 11 hours to find the matchup, I don't think I'd be as irritated. But because we waited 11 hours to match this clan, I'm more than a little bit miffed. So let's see how they actually attack. Also had a matchup with that same lineup where the enemy was number 1 with a Town Hall 14, tripled it with a Town Hall 13. Yeah, jeez, that's sadness. That's not good matchmaking. The Rush 17 in that lineup had Town Hall 10 level defenses and a TH11 level heroes. Oh boy. Okay, so you really didn't have a 17. You had a Town Hall 11. It was sitting at the top of your map. William Power Potion plus your potion, but still pretty silly. Yeah. Certainly seems that way. Okay. So, enough complaining. Enough bleeding all over the live stream. We are going to go ahead and get into the topic of today's stream, which is our ranked hits on our Town Hall 12 and our Town Hall 13. I did start a little bit earlier than usual today. And since we don't have war hits, there is a good chance that I could go ahead and knock out my Legend set on stream. I had a really good day yesterday in Legend League. I went 310. Missed 1 triple against a base that I think I mismanaged a couple spells at the very end trying to protect my Duke. But knowing me and trying to invis my Duke, I'm really hit or miss with getting him to go to the target that I actually want him to go to. Like, say I want him to bypass a defense to go knock out an air defense, and then the end is free. In that attack, I think I mismanaged some of those spells at the very end of the attack, and then I also, in the same hit, for some reason didn't put down my RC at the beginning of the attack like I always do. I kind of forgot about it because the Sui was going so well, and I think that kind of screwed up my dragon pathing once the dragons got dropped. So, but yeah, looking forward to that set. We notably, though, so let's go and start with Town Hall 12. We did manage to promote to Witch 16. I would anticipate that we see a lot of Town Hall 14s today. Probably all Town Hall 13s. And probably some Town Hall 14s. I know on my Town Hall 13, we're definitely going to be encountering a lot of Town Hall 14s. So it's going to come down to just disciplined play, always making sure that we take down the Town Hall so we don't take a 1-star. 1-star would basically ruin the run. But on this account, I've been struggling. I've been hitting a power ceiling for Town Hall 12. I think last week I actually failed 4 times to get a triple, but I doubled. I at least got 2 stars, and somehow I magically promoted. I don't know how I got the promotion, but I did. So last week was somewhat of a gift. I've had weeks where I only missed once, and it was a 2-star miss, and I was like 5 spots out of the promotion zone. I have no idea how that makes any sense, right? Like this last week on this account, missing 4 triples and still promoting is just kind of a wild scenario for me. But I'll take it. We get a greater ore bonus every day, which is cool. Checking out this section over here, the equipment section. Our king is in perpetual upgrade mode until we turn into a Town Hall 13 in less than 5 days. And he should hit level 65 right after we hit Town Hall 12. I think there's like half a day where there'll be a little bit of an overlap. But that'll be really nice, right? Having all the heroes right on par at the beginning of Town Hall 13. It'll allow me to put my builders strictly onto the new champion, the new offense-related structures being laboratory, hero hall, so I can get more levels, right? Like, I'm definitely going to be a book of building for the hero hall, so I can instantly start upgrading the Royal Champion. I think the Royal Champion takes less than a month, if I'm not mistaken, to max out, like from level 1 to level 25. And when I did my last playthrough of Town Hall 13, I definitely upgraded her perpetually and essentially only played with her when I had a hero potion active until she hit level 25. The other thing that I'm really happy about is I've managed to put up some solid levels on my King's equipment. The last thing that I actually want to upgrade on this King and then start holding ore is this spiky ball. I do want to hit level 15 with the spiky ball. Oh, come on, Apple News. Leave me alone. Do not disturb. Thank you. I do want to get the spiky ball to level 15, and then at that point, I'll start holding ore so that I can begin to upgrade my Royal Champion's equipment. I already know that I want to invest immediately into the Seeking Shield and Rocket Spear. And because I'm finding, at least with this particular strategy that I like to run, Fireball, Rocket, Loons, the Seeking Shield and the Rocket Spear combination, as soon as you drop her, almost always nets about a quarter of the defense on the base, maybe 20 to 25%, depending on how you use it and what you're attacking, or how crazy of a spot you end up dropping her. But we're not going to be playing for the e-boots particularly early on this account. I think that once I get Rocket Spear and Seeking Shield maxed out, I will then turn my attention to the e-boots and try to take those e-boots all the way up. But notably, my Grand Warden already has max equipment. My Queen already has a very potent combination with the Magic Mirror and the action figure. In the King's equipment, I think is an acceptable. It's acceptably leveled to where I don't necessarily need to upgrade to level 18 on that spiky ball. I think I do get one more bounce at level 18, but I think in general the equipment is going to be good enough to where we don't have to worry about the King, and it would be more valuable to pump resources into the RC specifically. So that's what I'm on. That's what I'm after. Let's talk quickly about how the strategy works. If you've never watched these live streams, I've altered my composition a little bit to play a little bit more into the Queen Sui. Prior to now, I was running, I believe, 19 or 20 Rocket Loons. Instead of that many Rocket Loons, I've sacrificed a few Rocket Loons in favor of running 3 Yetis. Now, something that I just playing around today, I've been noticing is that missing out on a second baby dragon, I think, is actually detrimental to the Warden's charge. You lack the ability to handle trash buildings, and even though you might be able to get some really great early Rocket Loons to set the funnel for the Fireball itself, the Warden can start wondering if you don't handle trash. So I'm actually going to remove one of my Yetis in favor of a second baby dragon. To go along with that, I think a second Headhunter can be really nice. I can use one to protect the Warden on his entry if he immediately counters a hero, and a second Headhunter to help the Queen slash the minion Prince. To continue on, I think I do want to take at least one minion here. Or actually, excuse me, I think not a minion. I think I will take a couple barbarians, actually. And we will be forcing Flame Flinger value. Double Baby Dragon can also pull the Warden. Yes, if if they're clumped. But if you play them on both on opposing edges of his aura, you're fine. Also, if you don't deploy rocket loons over the baby dragon, because that can pull the warden, you have to be cautious of that. 3 rocket loons will not pull the warden. A 4th rocket loon will pull the warden. If you put a baby dragon down and you immediately fly rocket loons over the baby dragon and the warden sees that, the warden will start to follow either the baby dragon or the rocket loons into the base, which can cause some really awkward scenarios. So it's all about knowing when you can play the baby dragons and how many rocket loons you can put down without dragging the warden into the base. Now, there are times where you might want to do that. Like, say there's a single target inferno that the warden's about to encounter, or you want him to directly target a single target inferno. You can drop 4 rocket loons to surgically target that, so he'll skip something. And that can be like a high IQ move. But generally speaking, I don't want my warden chasing my rocket loons or my baby dragons into battle. So yeah, the flame flinger is almost always set opposite of the Grand Warden. Sometimes I will play the flame flinger beside the Grand Warden. In instances where you play the flame flinger beside the Grand Warden are, say, the base is really well protected with expos and mortars that are not easily snipeable by rocket loons. You can put the warden down to tank those long-range defenses and put the flame flinger beside the warden and attempt to make the warden walk away from your flame flinger. If the warden starts to follow the flame flinger, the attack can get a little bit squirrely, but it doesn't necessarily mean the attack's going to fail. It's just you want the flame flinger to be soaking value that the Grand Warden is not after. It really just helps dismantle the base, and by the time you put the queen and the minion Prince Sui down, there's usually not enough of the base left to truly threaten that package. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the first hit. Let's see if we can make some magic happen. Bro, recharge me for $5. Brother, I have no idea what you're talking about. Recharge you for $5? Recharge you. Huh? What? I've missed something, dude. But welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy the free quality content. Yeah, I don't see anything weird. Okay. Yeah. So let's go. Let's get it going. All right. Everything's there. The equipment's right. The warden's on ground. The rocket loons are there. The double wall breakers. All right. Look for flinger value and warden entry immediately when the attack starts. Let's go. A 14. Fun. Okay. It would be really nice to take this top section with the flame flinger and have the warden hit a fireball onto his single target inferno at the bottom. All right, fling. Get you here. All right, he's moving. Let's do that real quick. See if we can get the archer tower. Those are just archers. We're fine. No, it is a meteor golem. Oh, and he jumps out of the poison too. That is very nice. That's going to take a minute. I'm putting that. I'm going to do this and see if we can snipe that out. Okay, we did take a hit. Okay. Okay, and I'm looking for the invis trick here. It's probably not worth it to invis trick this at this point. I'm actually just going to rage and invis once. Put a baby over here. Okay, that's moving. All right, we need to start moving with our stuff. Let's put the queen over here. I'm gonna break onto that. We should get the eagle down here with those super minions. Barely not. Okay, no, we do. Pop this, go like this. We're gonna rage here. Oh, he's dead. Okay. That was a terrible freeze. Can we protect our queens, though? We need to protect the queens here. I'm gonna do this and this. We're in trouble. Like, big trouble. Oh, man. Did we fail straight off the rip? We did. Bro, I feel so bad. That sucks. This is going to be a brutal day. I already smell it. Yeah. Oh, my God. You want the gold pass? Brother, go buy you a gold pass. All right, so I have a feeling that this is going to be like this today with this account. We are not going to have a blast on our 12. I think that there's a power differential that is going to be really, really tough to manage. So let's keep going. Perhaps if I just save the warden better right there, we'd be in a better spot, but let's see what we get. The fireball's a lot better on this base. If we hit the eagle, it's a monster fireball. So let's see if it's possible. We'll put him down, and then we need to look for flinger value. I think there's flinger value over here. We'll just put him there. You will put you here. Okay. Doing damage. We get a couple archers down over here, like this. Get one headhunter in there. Throw a couple in there. Okay. Mortars on the warden, which is also good. Okay. I'm looking for... Okay, once we take that scatter, I will do the trick, I think. Because I don't want that... I don't want my flinger to walk into this expo just yet. Cool. Got it. Great. Okay, so we're taking this one apart really nicely right now. And I'm trying to see when it would be a good idea to drop all this stuff. Let's go like this. Break once. Put you over here. And let's get ready to break again. Maybe not the most valuable break. Let's go here. Gonna invis the queen. Or the stuff. Alright, queen, get in there, do your job. Thank you. Hey, that looks good. Ah, the headhunter didn't actually connect. Okay, say, oh my gosh. Queen, you need to heal. Poison her. 3 years later. That's all the final percentage, though. We take it. Okay. Could it have been cleaner? Yes. But hey, we had to bounce. We had to bounce back. All right, next up, let's get the furnaces, all that fun stuff donated. Donate all this. Got it. Okay, great. Let's go. Next hit. And starting on a 1-star was really, really cancer. All right, let's go. Flame Flinger. Top. Okay, Warden here. Okay. A couple of these down. I think we can walk him right up to... Should have done that sooner. It's fine. Okay. Let's just throw it now. If that thing locks on, we will totem it. Okay. Can we take it down? We do. Nice. Warden's okay. Rage now. Cool. And we'll actually merge our queen. Oh, look at that Tesla farm. Look at you, boy. Throw one more wall breaker in there. For this. Poison that. He's gonna die. It's okay. We'll have to live with it. It'd be really nice to take that. Let's go ahead and do that. We have a minute left. I'm going to totem. And I'm going to rage here. Use that now. Use this over here. I think we have the time. Gonna freeze the air defense, no doubt. We get it. GG. Cool. We like those vibes. Everything's covered. Good to go. GG's. 3 invis, swaggerooned. That right side of that entire top right side of the base got handled so well with the Warden and the and the Flinger Super Minion package that everything, it was just the bottom left side was the only thing that was left to go. And when you set yourself up like that, it's okay to then merge your Warden with your Queen and your Prince, especially because the CC hadn't come out. When the CC did come out, when the Warden died, the healers transferred neatly over to the Queen instead of immediately getting murdered as they fly across the rest of the base. Like, say I drop the healer, say I drop the King and the Queen and the Prince around like 10 or 11 o'clock and had them come down on top of the CC rather than from the bottom side, the healers would have crossed the map and probably eaten all the air traps, and then I would have had no healers. So that was a situation where allowing the warden to merge with the queen was a good idea. All right, so I'm looking for the flinger value. I see value over here. We could get on top of his single with a flinger. I want to make sure we place it out of range, though. Let's put him here. Let's then put the warden here. And I'm going to put in a 1 rocket loon after that archer tower goes down because I'm suspicious of a Tesla in this hole. Found a black mine. That's also fine. Put 3 down like this. 2 over here. Okay. I'm going to rage and invis. Because I'd like to hold this fireball until a little bit deeper. 2, 3. Good. Get a couple of these archers down here to clean. And I'll put down that and then drop that. Okay, he's out of range, but I'm going to throw this now. And go in with those 2. And then he's going to go over this way. Let's invis real quick. We'll drop the queen up here like this. This might seem a little sus, but trust. He's now in it. Okay, queen's there. Let's throw this now. I hit it, the defending queen with that. That's good. Queen's now in the base with the assistance of the warden. We have some wall breakers to use. Let's drop 1, 2. Rage it, invis it. Poison it. And actually double quake now. Healers need to keep all my stuff alive if possible. Oh, this is looking really dangerous. That meant to be a totem, by the way. We're going to time fail, I'm pretty sure. At this stage. Let's go like this right here. Send all of that. Can we get it done? That is the question. Throw that now. We're going to time fail. Unfortunate. We have the power. We don't have the time. Took a little bit too long to let our warden cook. And then I dropped a freeze that I didn't mean to drop. I was trying to drop a totem instead. The only freeze that I do have, I did not want to drop that. I wanted to drop a totem. Let's go. Let's keep pushing. Okay. Fireball 2 is Eagle. Should remove 2 scatters. Where's the CC? At the top. Okay. Flinger value, we could have it where? Over on the right. Totem for the expo, I guess. No! This is bad. This has gotten bad really quick. Well, we're about to see what a Yeti does in front of the Grand Warden. Well, Well, we did something there, but I don't know if it was really anything that we truly wanted to happen. Yeah, our Yetis really... We really wanted those Yetis for the Queen. We're going to invis now. Throw this. Double Quake. And then put down a Rage instantly. Because we're going to have to fight some heroes in just a second. Warden, don't let your healers get shot up, buddy. Okay. I don't know if we're cooked. I really can't tell. Warden, don't die. Don't. We're in trouble. Unfortunately, this is the life we're living. Okay, throw that there. Do this now. Totem you guys. Freeze you guys. Is it possible to pull it out? I just don't know. We have a healer. Got to protect the Queen if we have a shot. Do this. We should have put those loons in sooner. It's so, like, kind of close, but not really. Oh my god. It's actually very close. I have to do that. Percentage, I guess. Okay, we got another point. 88. Okay. Sucks. This is a brutal week. I cannot wait to get the fourth hero going. A fourth hero, you can see how close it's getting, right? Even when the attacks go off the rails. And what am I looking at? This clan castle is in the center. This is a base where a quick fireball to his multis, I think, is good value. All right, we're going to let him waltz for just a minute. And I'll actually go, like, as soon as he takes the... Nah, maybe not. We'll go, like... Found a bunch of air traps, but we got a ton of value like that. G right there. Drop a couple more here. Be really great if he turned in for the core. And it looks like he's about to. Okay. So then let's do this. Take the air defense and then baby dragon over here. Second drop. Okay, so baby dragon I think is in a good spot. Our flinger, I guess I've totally forgotten to put down a flinger, which is my fault. Let's do this and rage him. Yeah, that Electro Dragon combination can be totally brutal for my underleveled Warden. Look at that damage. If it was anywhere near low, you were actually in trouble there. Okay. I mean, he's still moving, right? Town Hall taken. Cool. We'll accept it. Do that real quick. Put queen down as soon as that's ready. Okay. Throw it. Oh, man. Yeah, we'll end up running out of time here. It was a little awkward, but, you know, man, we're just, it's just barely going to fall short, right? Yeah. Maybe starting the queen earlier up top. But I also wasn't sure what I was looking at. That got close though. Fourth hero and it's crushed, right? We're getting so close on some of these. This is not a great week for this account. Fantastic Clasher. What's up, dude? Welcome to the stream, my guy. Welcome to the stream. All right, Town Hall 12. All right, at least it's a 13. Eagle's almost always the call. Flinger. Okay, I think I see the way. Let's go like this. Take this, go over here like that. Okay, so there should be a split of movement here, and we can actually totem plus Headhunter to kill his queen. But we have to make sure that she doesn't take a shot, because that could be bad. Does she see it? Not yet. Storage goes down to the flames. Not quite. Kind of awkward. Do this and this. One off for him too. Okay, that was perfect timing with that totem. All right, this and rage. All right, I'm gonna throw the fireball now, just to eliminate some of that stuff over on the left side. I'm hoping that our guys do the smart thing. So let's drop you here. Let's go like this and this. Let's break here. We want the Warden to break for the left. We need him to break left here. Let's get that in. Nice. The wall does open. It's going to keep the Warden away from the queen. Let's drop this here. Let's drop this over here. Pop queen now. All right, baby dragon up top. I'm going to get one more of these guys. To keep my prince alive, we need that DPS. It's actually much needed DPS. All right, I'm going to totem, drop these guys, and rage. And then freeze. I'm going to invis this, force some to the storage. Come on, girls, go. No, we're going to fall short by one building. Oh my god. Dude, are you kidding? Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? The 99, man. The 99. Oh my god. Was I supposed to invis her? I kind of thought I did, but at the same time... Oh man, that was so freaking close. So close. This is a brutal week for my Town Hall 12. Alright. 3 more hits. Somehow we're rank 15. Oh, probably because people haven't attacked yet. Another 14. Oh, God. Okay. Fireball to Eagle takes his CC. That's just the fireball, period. Flinger to take one of the singles on the left or the right. Do that. See if we can force some love to the single here. We get it. We don't have to expend a spell. Cool. And then the invis goes like this and this. Okay, CC's down. Eagle's exposed at 1 HP. A couple of these, one of those. We are going to totem, I believe, for that expo, unless the Warden aggroes it, which it doesn't look like he's going to. He does. What a babe. Let's just rage him so we don't have to worry. And then I think what we do is we play another archer here. We then get ready with our prince. And here we go. Okay, Warden's gonna die. My bad. Okay. Break again. Let's throw that now. Let the rocket loons go kind of crazy on us. This could get very squirrely here. The queen doesn't see the town hall yet. I'm really worried. We do have a direct line of access with rocket loons and a rage spell, though. She sees it. What am I talking about? I'm going to totem. Fly all this in and rage it. And then freeze right here. And I think we still got it. I'm going to do this. So it looks like we are kind of slowing down to get that Tesla out of the way. All right. We made it work. GG. Whew. Oh my goodness. You can't make very many mistakes in 12v14. It's a brutal life. Let me just say that. But even I would even say today it hasn't been all about that. We just overall not been clean even when we were hitting Town Hall 13s. So let's keep it going. 2 more attacks on this account. We'll move on to the Town Hall 13. Okay. Another 14. I want to hit one of these, but I think that means that we trip the oh, this one, because the sweeper won't mess with us. So the question is, what do we really have to devote to make that happen? Let's go like this. And we're going to rage him early. Oh, Lord. That made me really scared. And then this guy, I think we're just doing this because I don't know. I don't know what to do with you right now. think we have to rage him again or he's about to die. Let's get Archer in there to help. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused. Oh no, he's gonna walk on me, isn't he? That's so bad. It's not what I want. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to hit his expo right there. It's I feel like it's getting more and more awkward as we go. But I have to fire this like immediately. Get in there and tap it out. Here we go. Queen, this. Okay. We're in. Here comes Super Dragon. I'm trying to drop. Oh, he's in trouble, is he not? Warden, stay alive. I think 5 healers might get him through, but it's going to be close. Let's freeze up right here. Let's invis up. Get that down. Come on, Town Hall. Town Hall drop. Town Hall drop. Town Hall drop. Town Hall drop. Okay. But we're just... I think we're limping a little bit too hard. Do this. Okay. Let's do this here. Do that. Do that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's still close, but we definitely made errors. Yeah, 89, not quite 90%. Okay. One more hit on the 12, and we can say goodbye to this dreadful set. But I think this is that ceiling point that I've reached with this account. I don't know that it's possible. And luckily, I'm at the very end of the Town Hall, so we're about to be a 13 in 5 days. All right, a fireball to his eagle gets his clan castle. He doesn't have battle builder huts to cover the core. And then a flinger. I feel like flinger over here is a good idea. Warden here. Looking for rocket booms. Oh, and we pull the clan castle? Well, that's not what I wanted to happen. One of them goes this way. Yeah. Well, that's my life. All right. Well, we eventually got the clan castle down, but that's not really what we were trying to do. Can we get the expo, though? That would be cool. Let's put you over here so we don't run into a time issue again. Put that there. Put that there. Right here. Get one of these guys in here to help. Save the warden, please. Save the warden's life. Thank you. The wall breaker failed. She's not... And she walks around, brother. Let's freeze it. Let's rage it. Well, it's an air defense, but we got a lot more to deal with down here that doesn't look and feel too good. Let's rage you. I think we're going to end up running out of time. If that's what it feels like. Warden. Do Warden things. Be the Warden that you were meant to be. Go, go, go. I believe. Let's do this. That's enough time. 15 seconds. Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh. Well, we made it work. Let's go. Very good. Very good. Okay. All right, so that set's over. Bit of a bust, but I think we really have hit that ceiling for what we can accomplish on a 12. When I'm having to hit 14s over and over and over, I'm bound to power fail somewhere, right? But I only ended up with what? 4 triples? A 99, a 96. Really close to hitting 6 triples, but no cigar on that. My guess is that we do not promote, but my guess is also that we don't demote. I know there's plenty of people in these ranked tournaments that like don't even cross like 200, which is hilarious. But that's what it is. That's what it is. 10 attacks done. This account's closed for the day. And we are going to hop over to the 13. I imagine we have a lot better success over the 13, but notably, we also promoted on our 13. So we're going to experience another bump in difficulty on the 13. Now, we're 2 leagues up from this right now. Ooh, bomb tower finished. Nice. Piece of candy. And our base is going to max right now. The mortar, the 2 mortars and the bomb tower are the final things on this base to upgrade, other than, of course, some laboratory things, and, of course, the Barbarian King and the Archer Queen. Now, the Archer Queen I'll be holding on to and using books that I get from Season Passes, events on. The King I will let naturally cook up to level 75, because I'm finding that, you know, when I'm basically going to be running the exact same attack back, but with a more powerful prince, a more powerful Archer Queen, and of course the addition of the RC to just completely clear out anything that I'm not able to take with my Warden charge and the Queen Prince Sui. So yeah, dang, missed the live notification. No, Doc, it's okay. I actually went live about an hour ago. Earlier than usual, but that's because I just had nothing else better to do today. I didn't have any errands to run this morning, no chores, things like that, so I decided to go ahead and go live early. But now that we are at that halfway mark of the stream, I will quickly take a 2-minute bathroom break just to relieve myself, because sometimes TC has to pee. And when we get back, we will start off with our set of ranked hits on the Town Hall 13 in Witch League 18. So I would encourage you to take a lap around your house, get something to eat or drink, or you can use the bathroom like I'm about to do, but don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. All right, guys. We're back. We're back. I washed my hands. Feeling good. We're feeling right. Getting those hands dry on the jeans. And we're going to get into another ranked set on our Town Hall 13. We're going to be having a great time today with this. It's going to be a lot more power. With this account, the 4th hero is going to help us out tremendously. And it should be an interesting time. Which 18? I would imagine we even see some 15s here. I think I saw a handful of 15, like 1 or 2 15s last week, in which 17. So in which 18, I think it's going to be even a little bit more difficult. We'll have to see how our defense can hold, because so far we have not been able to hold. No 2 stars on us, but when I watch these replays, it's all Town Hall 14s that are hitting us. So I would imagine we're seeing almost exclusively Town Hall 14s with the occasional 15. I don't think we'll end up seeing Town Hall 13s. So let's see if my theory's right. With this account, I like to take 3 baby dragons. Always 2 baby dragons to help out the warden, if not a 3rd. Sometimes Seeking Airmine can find a baby dragon on the outside of the base. Notably, with this account, I do not have the magic mirror upgraded. So I'm using the giant arrow with the action figure. And popping that ability early does help to remove additional percent and potentially funnel part of the attack to keep going into the base. Sometimes taking out air defenses that would threaten our prince that's in the air. But the RC equipment is set to the Seeking Shield and the Rocket Spear. I do have the E-Boots, but I don't think, based on how I'm spell comping this army, that the Electro Boots are stronger than the Seeking Shield combination with the Rocket Spear. Basically, whenever I put my RC down, I'm instantly popping the ability, unless maybe there's like a mortar on the outside of the base where I'm fighting 1 point defense that's kind of exposed. You don't want her to take a bunch of incidental damage right off the rip if possible. So the RC is used flexibly, usually towards the very end of the attack, to help take down sections of defense that, like, say my queen stalls out, my prince gets kind of hung up. The RC can be used to help them out. I do like to keep the warden still separate from the queen and the prince. If they end up merging at the very, very end of the attack, it usually means the attack was done properly, because they kind of meet where each other's paths end. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and get into it. Now, I do have gems that I could go ahead and gem up the queen 1 more level with a book. And I do see a book right there. So you know what? I'm actually going to claim gems from that just to put my queen at level 72, I think is a valuable play here. I'm not going to be using a hero potion today, which is different from what I've done in the past, but we will book the queen. Booking queen now. Spiddly dip. 72. Great. So she's at 6 damage per second. Is a little bit sus. Just a little sus. But it's there. Yeah, we are 667 DPS with the Arch Queen. Sure. I feel like I have to buy gems right now just to get her off the number, but we're not going to do that. Here we go. Let's get into our first attack. You're saying don't forget clan games. Yeah, I have not forgot the clan games. Finish clan games 5 days if possible to not get it done. Yeah, exactly. All right, so first space is 14. Cool. Fireball to his eagle takes 2 Infernos and his clan castle, and I think if I put the warden over here, that would work out nicely. Flinger. Well, that was dumb. Okay. Let's get you like this. Sorry, that was a little bit delayed. A little bit thrown off. I thought I was outside of range. Protect the warden. Or to to keep the flinger safe there. I will go ahead and double... Oh, not that. I was trying to get the archer tower. Put one more. Just to make sure we get all the damage we need. Evil baby dragon there. Okay, he's moving like that. Okay, warden's here. That's shaping. Let's put an archer over here like this. Put one archer there like that. Okay, he's moving up, which is making me a little nervous. So we'll go like this and this. Throw now. Make sure we get the double quake trick. Very good. That's going to go down early. That's okay. Let's get in a headhunter here to protect our warden. We do protect. Cool. Let's put our prince here. We are going to go for a merge. Two air defenses down. That's huge, actually. It's very, very good. Now we're going to move together. I'm going to go like this here. That should trade. I'm going to do that now. And I'm also going to rage. We're going to freeze. That was a late freeze, but it was a freeze. Let's do this. We should have time. And we do. The RC swagged. With spell swag. So, like, the extra damage, the extra hit points on stuff, there's a big power difference. Like, you can see, like, on the 12, if you're not using everything, like, to its maximum potential, you can easily fail. On that base, though, was it a strong layout? No. Right? I don't think it was not nearly as strong a layout as it could have been in terms of, like, how things were positioned. But we're still able to win it with just, you know, a little bit more HP, a little bit more DPS. So let's keep moving. Second hit. A fireball to his scatter shot gets me the clan castle. We could also go for a flinger for the town hall here. Okay, so we're gonna go here like this. I'll put a baby dragon right there. I'm gonna two-loon this. Cool, get you here. Archer over there. That should keep us out of range of his town hall, I think. I'm going to double loon this real quick. We do partially trip the CC. It's unfortunate. Poison right. It's triple witch, no less. That's actually wild. Okay, the town hall is revealed. We like that. All right, we're gonna do this and throw here. Just to protect the healers, I'll go ahead and double quake. Do take a shot there. All right, so now with our queen and our stuff, let's put them here. Go like this. Let's get the prince right there. Let's Put you right here with the baby dragon. Warden looks like he's doing a fine job up top, which we'll take. Throw the arrow now is a really good angle for that arrow. And I think we also go ahead and invis that. We'll Prince ability now to freeze everything up, or slow everything down rather. And then I think we're looking fine. I'm gonna freeze that. I think I will totem this as well. We lose aggro right before it goes down. We're gonna do this, and this is cooked, right? Nice, very good. GG. How much swag can a man swag? I have 14 undeployed rocket loons. Like, bro. There's a difference in power, dude. There's a difference in power here. I used 4 rocket loons that attack. I used 4 and was able to crush it. Taking the town hall with the flame flinger, 100% the play. We did not have to push heroes through the poison, which is usually can be very detrimental if you're able to handle the town hall. So yeah. Mots, I keep facing a lot of 15s in my league. I still have not cracked a 3-star on one, but I have been getting good 2 stars. At least my defense, I'm getting smacked, though. Yeah. Defensively, usually higher town halls will struggle. And that is if they haven't, like, rushed the living daylights out of their account to where their heroes don't have levels. But even then, there's certain attacks that, you know, people just brute force because of HP. All right, where's the flinger? His clan castle's right there. We could take his... I think we should try to fling for his town hall, actually. Then I think we should fireball to remove his queen. Okay. Just go like this. All right, cool. No, bro. It pulled it. I did not want that to happen at all. I have to rage now. Let's poison you. Let's put a couple archers down here. She looks okay, though. I'm gonna fireball now. Queen's gonna be a problem. I think we're still okay. Okay. Let's double quake now. And since that's handling business down there, I think what I can do is actually start to run my queen into the top side. So we'll put this here. Get our prince here. Gonna let that go. Gonna break here. Gonna go this and this. Throw the arrow there. I think it's still looking okay, if I'm being real. That's going to get awkward, though. Okay, but we now have... Don't like that onto my warden. Get you here. Queen's fried. Not great. Look at this. Nice. That one spear took all those skeletons. We're good with that, though. That's a GG. Good stuff. All right, we had spells left over. We're just hanging on to... Just leaning on those heroes to get work done. I feel a lot more comfortable on this account when it comes to ranked. That fourth hero really does offer that surety. Really does. All right, let's keep going. Attack number 4. 15. Okay. Okay. Oh, boy. Do this real quick, see if we can get onto the single. Not quite, not great, and we die. Well, that's a mistake. We have to drive to his town hall. Like, we have to do everything we possibly can to force us to the town hall here. As soon as that goes down, I'm going to totem. And my queen, I'm just not paying attention, guys. Like, I'm not able to focus when things go this far off the rails. It feels so bad. That's so ugly. 50% should be gotten here, at least I hope. But I mean, damn. Okay. Can we sneak the town hall out? Oh my god, please get it. She got it. Thank the good Lord in heaven. Oh. And that was stupid. All right, we got the 2, but just barely. That was brutal, man. That was brutal. Maybe I needed to put 8 rocket loons to get the single. Because then at that point, it's like my rage went down. I had 2 heroes that were way over my level. William says, I struggle significantly with 12v14. Yeah, 12v14 is a lot harder. But yeah, that was a major gaffe. That was a built 15 too. That wasn't a slouchy looking 15. All right, this is a slouchy looking 14 though. So I think Flinger to go for this single up top, probably. Fireball to his Eagle Artillery gives me his clan castle. All right, we'll go like this. Do that real quick. Can you take the Tesla too? That'd be cool. You do. Okay. Partial CC lure. Luckily, that headhunter should not kill me because it's just one. Okay, we get him. Gonna rage. We're gonna freeze. All right, we got a partial CC lure, right? So as long as we hit his eagle here, the rest should not come out. Or it could have been that we already got everything and I'm just stupid. All right, we're gonna go in. Prince here like this. 1, 2, 3. Queen here. Baby dragon over there. Let's go double headhunter. Oh no. Oh no. Not like this. Okay. Let's do that. Where's the queen? Okay. Honestly, couldn't even see her. Let's do that. Town hall goes down. Please go down. Okay, we have cleanup troops though. Cool. And there it is. Okay. I hate when the queen misses where I want her to go in. But, you know, you're not perfect. Just trying to keep 3 stars rolling. All right, let's go. All right, it's another 14. This is definitely a slouchy 14. It's rushed significantly. Those are town hall 12-point defenses in there. Except for his primary stuff, which are the scatters and the expos and the eagle. I think he's giving away one of the singles to a flinger. Cool. Eagle. That was dumb as hell. What am I doing with my life? Well, I lost a healer right off the rip. Okay, well. Don't like that. Okay. Take it. Not bad. I don't think I'm going to throw it. Honestly, I think I'm just going to let this go for a little bit longer. I think town hall damage would be good. So if we, like, either hit... Don't forget these. Let's get ready to rage him, though. I think let's go ahead and drop a baby over there. And we'll rage in just a second. That is awkward as hell, though. We're going to need to do this. Otherwise, his fireball is going to go off. And I don't like those vibes. Let's poison you guys. Let's drop a headhunter in. All right, let's do one of those to try to save some of the shots. Rage here. Let's go ahead and start our stuff over here like this, and this, and this, and this, and break. Throw now. We'll do that over there, and this over here. And we'll be dropping our... Uh-oh, he had a black mine. That's not good. Okay, here comes the clan castle. Let's go here like this. I arguably should have gone for other stuff with that. But I think it was still a good play. Queen's ability is intact. We take those. GG. Whew. Arguably should have dropped the RC to handle the scatter shot in the expo compartment there. But what I was honestly a little bit more concerned about was that Electro Dragon deciding to wreck everything that I owned. So not going for that was my choice, or not taking the greater structural value, but ensuring that I'd have rocket spears into the Electro Dragon if need be, I think was my that was my thought process there. All right, what's up, Azamat? How's it going, brother? Oh my goodness, here's a 15. Flinger value is really good at the bottom. Fight the CC at the top. Okay, flinger value is at the bottom for sure. Get a couple down. Let's drop our warden here. I'm trying to rage, and it won't let me rage. I would appreciate if I could put my rage spell down. Thank you, game. Got me really nervous. Like, could you imagine if I wasn't able to get, like, drop the poison for some reason? Cool. A fireball to his eagle, I think, is what I actually want here. So we don't want him to step down. I'm gonna make sure that we hit the eagle with the fireball. It's looking good. I'll drop that. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the end of this trick while we're waiting here. Double quake. I don't think it removes, but it puts it to one shot, right? Okay. Not great. Invis him. Okay. I'm really worried about this RC, but I have to get the attack moving. It's a weird arrow. I'm sorry. I'm gonna rage it or freeze that just to see if I can get the giant to be a little bit better for us. And we still have the RC to be able to handle. I'm gonna totem that now. Use that here. It'd be cool to not die to the monolith. Just think that's a tall order here. Yeah, man, this is getting so freaking close, but I think it's no cigar. Yeah, we're just barely not gonna have the time, right? Yeah, GG. Got really close. But it's a 13v15. And that was actually like a maxed out base from what I could tell. All right, next. We're cruising through this set for sure. We're having a lot better overall success. Only failed twice, and the one really bad fail is what's probably going to kill us for any kind of hope of promoting. Being able to scoop up the town hall, I think, was a godsend, but a flinger can handle his eagle artillery and splash his queen. So we'd hit 2 rocket loons for his mortar and drop the flinger. And then our warden. Where's the fireball for the warden? Could just fireball his town hall. Okay. We didn't quite get it. We'll drop one more. Now we drop that. 3 archers. And I think if we just go ahead and hit, we'll save the quakes. Just let this heat up. I think quaking across his core is probably more valuable. Okay, I'm gonna fireball now. Let's go ahead and do it. And it's still the queen is not yet taking flame damage, which I'm a little bit surprised by. I could have sworn that that was a scenario where she would be coming to party. One headhunter there. If his queen sees the flinger, I am going to totem for it. All right, that's a clan castle. That's a P.E.K.K.A. and a freaking dragon. That's not good. Does she see it? Not yet. That P.E.K.K.A. deals so much damage, though. Yeah, she's dead. That's actually really good. Okay. We need to move with the attack because I've really stalled. One baby dragon over there. Okay, this is fine. At least that's my impression. Do that. Warden is going to go a little bit squirrely on us. Do get a break. Queen, don't die, please. Not yet. We're not allowed to die. Do this. Send you here like this with a totem. Totem that. Go like this. Baby dragon, baby dragon. Freeze that, and we got it just in the nick of time, but we do have it. GG, well played. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Nice. Cool. Got it down. Sick. So that was a week 15, but we made it work. 4th hero adds so much, even when you're 2 town halls down. All right, we got 2 more hits to do. 2 more. Okay. Let's get it. It's been a hot minute since I've seen a well-executed La Loon. Yeah. Fireball to his eagle is amazing, but it's going to take us a hot minute to get there. It might just be better to take his scatter shot on either side. Like, kill his queen. Yeah. Okay, found his Tesla farm. Okay, queen. No. Don't do it. No, stop. Warden, stop. Rage him. Awkward. I mean, we've kind of gone here. I don't know if this is like a bad thing to just let him keep going. If we hit his bomb tower now, like this is my new thing. If we hit his bomb tower, we'd take his clan castle. So let's do this and this. Okay, and the warden immediately dies. Rip. Sure. Well, that's fun. Arrow for the town hall. Also, we definitely did not use our flame flinger. So now we're just gonna panic. I would also like it if we could not lose all of our healers here. It's just I don't see that being a thing. Okay, let's break here. All right, we have all of our heroes moving. We have not yet used. Let's throw that now. Throw this in here. I think we should rage. I'm also going to invis her. We're healing up. I'm going to throw this now. We're actually positioned to still 3-star this. I think we can still 3-star this. I'm holding, I'm dropping. How, bro? Just how? After that, like full panic mode. Gotta have an anchor for the warden for the fireball. Yeah, I get that. I think what happened is my initial plan to hit his scatter shot got thrown off when he started walking, and that's because I didn't actually put my baby dragons down to clear that trash. And once that happened, I was just kind of like, oh, what do I do? All right, let's keep going. Final attack. All right, it's a 15. It's a terrible layout. If we hit the expo, we get his clan castle and one of the singles. If we hit one of the singles, we get 2 expos and I'm gonna go for the single. We're actually gonna play our flinger this time. Warden's here. Triple up for that. 1, 2. 1, 2. Cool. We'll take it. Baby dragon over there. It looks like he's about to wonder on me. Alright, we lost a healer to a Seeking Airmine. Okay. Here comes the clan castle. Alright, it's double furnace. Alright, now let's see. I'd like to hit a single here. We get it. I will go ahead and double quake there. That's looking really good up top. You know, what I'm down with here is actually dropping like this. And driving our queen in here. Our prince took a bunch of damage because he hit a bunch of Seeking Air Mines straight off the rip. Which sucks. We need to protect him. Alright, Warden's wondering. I should have done that an hour ago. I'm going to do this. Now we're going to throw this. I think we have, because we have our Babe in the pocket. Don't die. She dies. Cool. I'm trying to totem. All right, we get it. It was ugly, but we got it. GG. Okay. Oh, we got so much left over. Holy cow. Why was I even worried about that one? Okay, so we end our offense, and that places us in 5th place tentatively. Now, what we have to hope for is that we can actually put us some defensive trophies, because 5th place tentatively usually has not held for me. You can see that there's a guy up top that's taken the same number of defenses, but he was perfect, right? We missed out on some serious cups on at least one of those attacks. So, average destruction per defense, he has defended slightly. But you can see, like, there's a big difference between me and 1st place, and I'm only in 5th. So, you know, there seems to be a nice little gap between 4th and me of about 20 cups, which is significant when you're talking about, you know, finishing in ranked. It's still top 30 to promote, so it's not like it's impossible for us to promote, but this 57% 2-star, I think, is what's really looking to hold me back. We could have got that up to about 30 cups, and I would have felt a lot better about our position. But if we don't put up any points on defense, which there's a hot chance that we don't defend at all, we're probably just going to be sticking into Witch 18 for another week. But that's it, guys. We kicked some butt today. You can see how, at least on our Town Hall 12, we certainly seem to have hit a ceiling for what we can comfortably push. And we're, like, this week in particular was dramatically different from last week. I think we missed 4 triples last week. We missed 6 triples this week. And some of those 14s were just brutal to go up against. Had a couple time fails in there, so we're finding tougher and tougher bases to hit. And the good news is, for the Town Hall 12, is we've reached the very end of the Town Hall. The laboratory's done. The final 2 levels of the Barbarian King will be happening while we are upgrading to Town Hall 13. So this Town Hall is ready to go for Town Hall 13. And I believe that means, hold on, what is it? Less than 5 days now, so that's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Monday on stream, we will be starting Town Hall 13 for this account. That's a W. And yes, we're going to have the RC finally added to our arsenal, which is going to be super fun. But until we get there, I mean, this is going to be our last week as a Town Hall 12. Let me just put it that way. Last week at Town Hall 12. But does that mean that my ranked tournament is going to start before I have Town Hall 13? No, because the Town Hall pops on Monday. In theory, we could drop scatter shots, but I don't think that they would appear on the layout because it needs to be 24-hour cooldown. Dang it. We won't be able to put scatter shots down until not this coming week, but the week after. And I'm definitely doing that straight away. That's one thing that I've figured out, is that attempting to go 0.5 at all with the Town Hall these days is just not the way. Like, these middle Town Halls are too weak. Like, just generally speaking, nowhere near as difficult to hit as like a Town Hall 17 or a Town Hall 18 in particular. I think there's a big difference between Town Hall 17 and Town Hall 18. I would not call there being that much of a difference between Town Hall 15 and 16 or 16 and 17. I think 17 to 18, the game is significantly different. The Revenge Tower is a brand new defense that you have to learn to deal with, similar to the Monolith. The Town Hall Guardian is very tanky. And once again, so I think when you have 3 different major point defenses on the base that can stand in your way like that. Oh yeah, and don't forget like the short range multi-gear tower. That can also chew you up. So there's like so many different high DPS variables that come into play at Town Hall 18, whereas Town Hall 17, it's just not that difficult in my mind. But yeah, William says, I don't think there's cooldown for lower leagues. I mean, in the past when I've tried to update a base, like the night before, it hasn't appeared. Even though I've like set the layout and then put it on, it hasn't worked. But I will try it for sure. I'll definitely try it. Although my Rush Town Hall 18 has lower war weight than most 17s, but my offense is basically the same as my main max 18. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up, dude. I mean, Subam says there is a cooldown. Yeah, see, I think whenever I've done this and tried to change my war, like build a new war base and then immediately select it like an hour before the tournament started, it's always defaulted to my previous war base. Like it hasn't allowed me to actually use that war base, which bothers me big time. The reason why I have this base set as my ranked base is because it seems to be anti-Electro Dragon to a certain extent. I think the fails that people have had on me have been using Electro Dragons. They just didn't do the attack very well. And the attack will kind of sputter out. And then as they're like ending the attack, and I mean, I don't know why I shouldn't just show it to you anyway. Where's the base? This is the base. Because there's 2 tiles that separate this stuff down here, Electro Dragons have time failed on me. Like, see, there's 2 tiles, 2 tiles, 2 tiles. The Electro Dragons, they might chain both of these, right? But they're kind of slow. So if they're running low on time, if they, took way too time for their opener, way too much time for their opener, or they just mess up and like forget to put the warden down, don't warden ability, don't use any spells, whatever it is. People have time failed on me using Electro Dragons. So that's why I've chosen this base to run as a Town Hall 12. The other 2 bases that I have are also theoretically supposed to work well in ranked, but when you're getting hit by Town Hall 14s, like how much of a... Like what can you really ask for? Like this one, I haven't had nearly as much success with, even though the sweepers are pointed directly at the eagle. And the idea is that people want to attack your eagle while your sweepers then gum you up, push you left and right, make it really toxic for you to push in. The problem is sometimes when you have single target infernos like this, if they're getting pushed back, the singles can break beam. So it's one thing that I've just noticed watching a bunch of the replays that like it can be that when things are pushing at your singles that your sweepers push it back and actually breaks the beam and kind of destroys the value that a single is supposed to have. Do you post base links in your Discord? No, I don't build bases. I find bases from other content creators that are on YouTube. Like sometimes like from time to time, like Hook to Clash will, put out a video that says, this is how I got my Town Hall 13 to rank 1 TH13 in the world, or Town Hall 14 or 15, rank 1 Town Hall 15 in the world. And when he's done that, he usually shares 1 or 2 bases that he ran to get him to that point. So yeah, it's a burnt base, and I suppose if people were like super, super competitive, they could know the base and FC the base, but like, I think these lower leagues are not nearly as competitive as the upper leagues. And so the likelihood that someone's like, oh, I know that base. So-and-so ran that. Let me go look at the traps really quick. It's not, I think there's a very much lower chance that people are just going to recognize it straight off the rip. Burnt bases mean nothing in lower leagues. Yeah, same. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. And then it's also like, even if someone says, oh, I've seen this before. Okay, what's your skill level? Because it's one thing to say, oh, I've seen it before, this is easy, and then you just don't execute. And it's like, oh, cool, so you've seen it before. Does that mean you're bad? You know, like, I don't know. As long as it's not like the most common base ever, then it doesn't matter. Oh, so you mean the base for Town Hall 12s that has like the two square-shaped compartments that are side by side that have expos in them, and then over here there's an Inferno Tower compartment, and over here there's an Inferno Tower compartment. You mean that one? Like I'm guessing who can, like, most people who play Town Hall 12 have probably seen the base like 150 times. And whenever you catch that in war, you're like, oh, dude. Oh, bro, why? How is this? He says, yeah. Yeah. To be fair, in Legends, they don't matter to an extent. There was a point last season where I was perfect, except, yeah. I just, Legend League, I think, is also like, even if I recognize a base, depending on, it's not necessarily like the specific base that I recognize. Like, certain styles of layouts will give the army that you're bringing in for your set, certain styles of layouts will give that army trouble, right? And then sometimes it's like, well, maybe I've cracked the base before, but I don't remember how I did it. Or I don't remember, like, what was the arrow that I was supposed to use? What was the jetpack combo? Where was I supposed to fireball, etc.? So it's, like, for me, like, strangely, when I use Electro Dragons, and you would think that this shouldn't give me a problem. It's the base archetype where there's like a very large single rectangle in the middle of the base that has walls around it that is loaded with defense and the town hall. And usually there's a monolith on one side and the revenge tower on the other. That base style has always given me issues. Have I tripled? Yes. But I think I've failed to triple more than I've tripled that base. So is this account already maxed, just staying at Town Hall 12? No, dude, I'm upgrading it right now. It is, I'm upgrading the last couple of levels on my king at the moment, and the Town Hall's upgrading right now. Do you want me to FC that base for you? Absolutely. I would love that. I can't do it today. We're at the end of the stream. I do have some things that I need to take care of before I go out to have rehearsal this evening. But I would love to FC that base because I need to see it. I need to understand it because I'm failing on it too much. Or I'm getting like, 92, 94, 96. And I'm just not quite getting across the finish line. I haven't quite figured out how to deal with that setup. And like, where should the entry point be for the Electro Dragons? So, but yeah, I would love to FC that base. And I take it you know exactly what I'm talking about. A base that has a giant rectangle in the center, and that's where 90%, 95% of the defenses are, and they're all stacked up. And there's the monolith on one side of the rectangle and the revenge tower on the other. So you pretty much can't, or at least what I've determined is there's really no good way to use a flinger. But then again, for the Electro Dragon strategy, they're always telling you to use siege barracks. Put it with the queen. Make the queen's Sui lasts a lot longer. So yeah, okay, guys. So we got some good work done. I'm also I will complain one last time about this war matchup. We waited 11 hours to get this yesterday, and it put the war start time to like what 10 o'clock tonight. And so I won't be able to stream any part of this war. I don't stream on Thursdays, so we're gonna be skipping Thursday's spin in favor of spinning Friday, so War Day would be Saturday, and then we would spin again on Sunday, War Day Monday. So that would keep it, that get us back onto schedule. We need to skip one day a week anyway. So, but I cannot stream this weekend, and maybe it's a good time to actually address that. I'll make sure to address it on Friday as well. I can't stream this weekend. I have musical performances on both Saturday and Sunday. And then again, I have musical performances the following weekend on Saturday and Sunday. And that requires me to be at the performing venue at 1 o'clock. And the concert starts at 4. So we are, my entire day is basically absorbed with, unloading and loading a massive amount of musical instruments, playing a concert at 4 o'clock, loading it back into a truck, and by the time I get home, it's probably going to be like 7 or 8 o'clock at night. So I'm just not able to stream. Do you want me to just share the base link so you can practice it in your own time? Yes. Give it to me. If you share the base link, hit me on Discord so I can link up with you. If you can't do it right now, which I would understand. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it. Sorry, I've rambled on and on and on, but you guys are great. Thank you for watching today. I appreciate it. You guys are lovely. Town Hall 12 is going to Town Hall 13. Town Hall 13 is reaching the end of Town Hall 13. We'll be going to Town Hall 14 probably in 1 or 2 more months. I'm thinking maybe like a month and a half, really. Like a month and a half. Sitting community, I think it's the right link. Okay. Cool. All right. But I'll catch y'all later. Much love and peace out.